Hi, my name is Eddie Rodriguez, and I play in a band. I play guitar. I've been playing guitar for about, I don't know, 5 years now. 2 of those years have been in that band. And we play mostly like punk music, alternative type of sounding music, you know. And we had a show maybe about like 2 months ago. And we play mostly backyard shows. I mean, the occasional venue and the even more occasional like festival that rolls around town. But anyway, so we had a show about 2 months ago. And it wasn't like a big show, it was a backyard show. We weren't really hyped for it, to be honest, because like, I mean, I was hyped, but it wasn't like crazy, like, oh, whoa, we're gonna play in front of like teenagers in a backyard. And so we went to our drummer's house, we were loading our gear into our friend's truck, and we're just listening to music, talking about like, oh man, I hope a lot of people go, but probably not, because people usually don't go, because they just want to see their friend's band, or they just want to, you know, go look cool, smoke a cigarette, because it's cool to do that nowadays for some reason. Anyway, so we get to the show, we see our friend's band playing, they're doing pretty good, and I noticed, wow, there's actually people here, you know, it's kind of shocking, like I said. And so we get there, we catch up with our friends, and I'm like, wow, we have to play in like maybe 20 minutes, and people haven't started to leave yet. I know it's kind of weird to say, because like, you know, that's kind of weird to say if you're in a band, you're like, oh, people aren't leaving yet, but they weren't leaving, so I was like, oh, cool. So we get up, we're warming up, and the guy throwing the show, my friend was like, hey, can you guys play a Blink-182 song? And we're like, oh, we haven't played that type of music in like about a year, because, you know, Blink, we're trying to move away from that sound. But anyway, so we played a Blink-182 song, and people were really hyped on it. Like, people were pitting, you know, and we play in a primarily surf rock kind of like scene, and people usually don't run around and pit, you know, they don't like hit each other and get violent, but they did for some reason to the song, and I was like, really, you're pitting to a Blink-182 song? Like, why are you guys like doing that? Well, anyway, so we played the song, and we eventually get into our normal set, and as we get into our normal set, I'm noticing people are still not leaving, and I'm like, wow, people are actually digging our music and, you know, enjoying it. And we eventually get to a song called Forget that we just had written maybe like a month ago, or not, a month from that day. And we played it maybe twice in front of a crowd. And, you know, it's like a slower, more jammy song, you know, more close to the scene that we're in. And so we play the song, and I noticed people are like bobbing their head, you know, they're getting really into it. And when we hit the chorus, I realized people are singing along to the chorus, and that threw me off guard, because I was like, whoa, people are singing to the chorus, like, because it's a relatively new song, and I don't know these people, like, I don't know, it was a cool feeling. Then they started, like, people started surrounding us, because it was a backyard, and it just felt really cool, you know, that people were, like vibing with my music and enjoying it and singing the chorus to a song that just was written. So it was it was a trippy experience for me. But it made me feel like, you know, this is worth doing, because, you know, playing backyard shows sometimes is kind of disheartening. Like, it's disheartening because, you know, people dip out or people aren't really into it, and, you know, it kind of demotivates you sometimes. But when people are actually starting to respond positively, it kind of makes me think I'm not wasting my time playing like to 15-year-olds. Thank you. My name's Eddie.